Hi everybody, welcome to Cub Scout Day Camp 2019 Journey in Time. We're so glad that you're joining us this year. We have some really fun stations lined up. And as a council committee, we're very grateful for your willingness to come and volunteer for a day and teach one of our stations to the Cub Scouts and the Ore Council. As many of you know, we have about 21 days of camp and we have a whole new staff every day. So it's really important that you take time to learn about your station ahead of time so that you feel prepared and comfortable before you start teaching the Cubs. So thanks for watching these training videos. Here are some tips to make your day a great one. Please plan to arrive at your camp location at 7 a.m. on your day of camp, unless you're doing a Webelos only camp, and then you need to be there at 12 noon. Everyone will help unload the trailer and get the supplies to each station location. One of the program directors in our lovely purple shirts will be there to help direct you. They'll be setting out station flags, hopefully before you're ready to go find your place, if not the same time you're trying to find your place. But we will have maps and schedules for you, so just ask anyone in a purple shirt and they can tell you where to take your stuff. So locate your tote. It'll be labeled like this one. There'll be a list of supplies that are inside, and please note that there might be supplies that don't fit in the tote that you'll also have to take with you, so that'll be listed on that label as well. You're more than welcome to bring a lawn chair so you can have a seat throughout the day if you'd like, and bring your water bottle and your lunch. We will have water stations at each place, at each station, to fill up your water bottle during the day, so you don't need to bring a ton of water, just bring a water bottle. Most locations have lots of trees and shade, but we can't always accommodate everyone under the trees. So you're welcome to bring a pop-up canopy too if you want to. We'll also have spray bottles at each station. Sometimes it gets super hot at camp and the boys get really heated, so you can just spritz them down or spritz yourself down, and it's a nice way to cool off. Okay, let's get started on our journey in time. I just need to grab something from my backpack. Whoa! I pulled this out of my backpack and it transported me to the year 1776. And we all know what happened that year. The Declaration of Independence was signed. In this station, they will answer some questions about the Declaration of Independence or learn the answers to some questions. And they'll also play some fun minute to win it games as they go. So it's kind of like a Jeopardy game setup, but instead of double Jeopardy, it'll be a minute to win it game. So in the morning, you'll find your tote. Take it to your station. You will have a table to set up too. And then you'll want to kind of familiarize yourself with everything that's inside the tote. I put all the minute to win it games in separate bags so you could lay them out and have them ready to go because it'll kind of be fast paced. You'll have a game board that you'll need to bring with you. It has pockets for the Jeopardy questions. I don't have that with me today or I would show it to you. So just pull out all of the different games. Oh, and this one, we'll have different cups and I'll explain that in a second. Oh, funny thing, I don't even have the question cards with me because they are currently with the board, so that we make sure the cards fit in the pockets. And Roseanne's making those, but here's the bag. Game cards, says right there. So you'll have a deck of cards. They'll say either 100, 200, 300, or 400. Those are the points that you can earn for answering those questions correctly. There is a laminated paper with a dry erase marker that you can keep score. So just write team 1, team 2, divide the boys up into 2 teams, and have them choose a card to pull. And that's pretty much how the game is played. So just like a Jeopardy game. But there is an explanation where you'll kind of tell them about 1776, ask them questions, what happened that day, that year. If they don't know, give them hints so they can guess that it was the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And then we have a replica Declaration of Independence that you can show them. It's on parchment, so it's really loud and crinkly. I don't know how durable it is, so I don't know if you could pass it around as long as they're being gentle with it. That's just for display. Then I want to go through each one of the games with you. That'll be the most confusing part of the station. All right, and I'm not going to look at that. All of the answers and questions are on the write-up. So if your volunteer coordinator should have sent you a document or a link to a document with all of the directions. You can read the questions and you can look at the minute to win a game instructions. So this one is, what's it called? Stick the landing. And you have a water bottle with just a little bit of water in it, and you try to flip it so that it stands straight up on the table, which is harder than it looks. And they have 1 minute to do this, and so you'll have both teams working on it, 1 bottle for each team or 1 person from each team. And the first person that gets it to stand up, yay, gets the points on the card that they pulled for that. So there's that one. This one is called Needle in a Haystack. Again, you'll have 1 person from each team working on this. And I think I'm going to put these in a shallower dish so that it makes it a little bit easier. Inside is rice and tweezers. There are 6 pieces of rice that are colored in here, and they have to find all 6, this one's purple, and take them out just using the tweezers. So there was 4 right on top of that one, so that one was kind of easy, but make sure you shake it up so that they kind of have to dig a little bit. Anyway, and this one has blue rice in it. So that's the needle in a haystack game. Then just put the colored rice back in, close them up so that you get ready for the next round. I think each level of points, so 100 has 2 minute to win it games, 200 has 2, 300 has 2, and so forth. This one is called Junk in the Trunk. There are 6 ping pong balls in this box. They need to tie this or hold it around their waist, like so, and then they have to jump up and down and try to get the ping pong balls out of the box, which is very difficult even though this opening is very large. And the first team to get all 6 out wins those points. This one is called Yank Me Around. Each team will get 4 cups and 3 index cards. You set the cups up, I can never remember, nope, it's the other way. Like so. And then you have to yank out the card and stack up the cups without them falling over. They can reset and start as many times as they need to, but they have a minute to get that done. So like I got those 2 in almost. So that's how you play Yank Me Around. And I just realized we did not put a timer in here. I'll try to get a 1 minute timer, or most of us have smartphones that have timers on them. You could use that. This one is called Ping Pong Pyramid. Each team gets a set of cups and 6 ping pong balls. You will set up the cups in a pyramid shape across the table from the scouter. And then first team to get, all 6 ping pong balls into the cups wins. So that is Ping Pong Pyramid. At the beginning of each station, I would kind of unpack these games so that as soon as they pull a card, you can just set out the games really quickly and get them going. Because we want to get through the whole game in the station in the time we have. This game is called Moving On Up. Each team gets this big stack of cups with one red. They have to stack the cups like this. First team to get that red cup back down on the bottom wins. So it's just a matter of shuffling those cups around. And then the last minute to win a game, oh no, there's two more. Stack attack. I'm going to explain this one, and I'm not going to use these cups because they don't work. I can maybe demonstrate with a couple of them. They will each have 24 cups, and they put them in a pyramid, like a big pyramid of all 24. And then very quickly, they have to unstack the pyramid, which really works well if you have the right cups. And I've ordered those, they're coming. The kids will know how to do it. They do it at gym class a lot in PE. So you should have an idea, but you just stack them in a pyramid like that, and then they have to quickly take them down. And the first one that can do that, can set it up and take it down, is the winner. This game is called Scout Law Mix-Up. One person from each team gets a set of cards and a pair of chopsticks. You put the cards face up so they can see all the words from the Scout Law. They have to use the chopsticks to put them in order. So a scout is helpful, friendly, courteous, kind. So they just have to lay them out, but they can only use the chopsticks on the table. If you don't know the Scout Law, it's in here. You can cheat. It's okay. So those are all the minute to win it games for this station. With, you know, my poor example of stack attack. But just make sure that you have them laid out and ready to go so that the game flows quickly. And if you get through all of the questions and they want to play again, you could reset and play it again if you have time. And then when there's 5 minutes left in the station, you'll hear one horn blast. So that would be a good time to start cleaning up or to finish what you're doing. And then when you hear two horn blasts, that means they should be walking to the next station and your next group is coming. Then at the end of the day, make sure that the games go back into their correct bags that are labeled. Put everything back in the tote and take it back to the trailer for us to load. Have fun with the station. I think it's going to be really fun. We were trying to find good ways to make this more active and not just learning facts about the Declaration of Independence. So I hope that everyone enjoys this game and they still learn a little bit about the history of our country. Have a great day. We'll see you at camp.